Coming off a big overtime win, certainly a busy stretch, but at least you get to sleep in your own beds. What's the last 48 hours been like?
Well, it's been a pretty quick turnaround, B-Ray. We came off that 4-game road trip. I think it was in 6 nights with some travel in there, and I'll give the guys credit. They really responded well in the game in San Antonio. You talk about grinding out a road win. I thought the guys did a great job on just battling through. That's probably the strongest lineup we've seen from San Antonio all year, and we were a little depleted, but I thought everybody contributed and just kind of found a way to win. And obviously the overtime goal by Denny was quick, and it was kind of nice to get it over with. But again, we play again here on Wednesday night against Manitoba, then we're off back on the road. So we've got some healthy bodies coming back, so we'll try and get those guys back in the lineup and just kind of see where we are and focus on tonight's game.
That goal he scored was the fastest in franchise history. What have you seen out of his game since he's come back from World Junior?
There's a lot of confidence in this game. I think he's excited to be back. He brought everybody a hat back from the World Juniors, which wasn't cheap, and just shows you the type of teammate he is. The guys love him, and the guys are excited for him to score that overtime winner. And I thought he was a little sleepy during the game, but we started him in overtime. Obviously, with that 3-on-3, you want to put the guys out there with a lot of speed, and I thought he did a great job of turning the puck over and attacking and then burying. So for him, it was exciting to see that, and he's only going to grow in his confidence. He's 19 years old, and he's fit in well with our group, and and the other side of that is he finally got his driver's test yesterday. He got his driver's license, so he's pretty excited now, and I think that's only going to help him grow in his game.
You've got the Manitoba Moose tonight. You split 2 games north of the border in Winnipeg back in December. It's a team with a lot of speed and a lot of skill, but a very young team. So what is the approach entering this game?
Well, they're a very young team. Obviously, they play with the pressure of the puck. They play at good speed, throw a lot of pucks to the net. And there's a lot of growth in the young group that they have, and they're finding their way as the season goes along. We felt we let one slip away there the second game in Manitoba with a late power play goal, and we were a little bit short in that series. So hopefully tonight, every point going down the stretch is huge for us. Basically this is just a playoff game for us. Going down the stretch here, you look at our conference and our division. There's a lot of teams over 650, 700 winning percentage, so we have to win every game is going down the stretch, and tonight's no different. It's a big game for us. Manitoba's pushing to try and get in the playoffs. Their young guys are growing, and the second half tightens up, and I expect it to be a hard-fought game tonight.
You mentioned this lineup is a little depleted right now, especially in such a tough stretch. What's the update on Justin Dowling and Remy Ellie?
Well, they both have upper body injuries. I think they're day-to-day in that aspect. I believe Remy will take warm-up tonight. He took warm-up the other night. He wasn't ready to go. Justin Dowling is the same thing. We've got some good news. It's not as bad as we thought, but we'll see tonight if he gets in. But we've got some other bodies that can step in there, and we'll just make the adjustments as we move along.